Hey, I'm Tim Mitchell, and I was just wanting to tell you a story, something that happened about 14 years ago. We had sold a hospital in Texas some equipment which was paid for on Homeland Security grants for the emergency rooms and for the operating rooms. And I was on my way to Florida, so I stopped by the hospital, check on their equipment, make sure everything was working good. And they asked me to go next door and talk to the administrator at the nursing home. Mr. Slaughter was his name. Anyway, I go in the nursing home. Mr. Slaughter's a very nice man, and we talk about all types of situations and where our equipment is being used and what was being used for. He mentioned he had a lady that had just come back from the hospital, and she was toxic staph infection. And he expressed to me that people that get that in most cases don't survive it. So I asked him if it'd be all right for me to leave a demo unit there while I was down in Florida, and I'd pick it up sometime when I come back up through the area. And he first of all wanted to know what that was going to cost. And I said, well, nothing. I'm just doing it as a courtesy to the lady to help her, and if she doesn't make it, at least it'll make the last days of her life a little nicer, breathing good, clean air. So I get back from Florida and kind of forgot about it. I tried to email him a time or two, didn't hear from him. I think I may have called him a couple times. But anyway, I'd kind of forgot about it, and he gets in touch with me about 3 weeks later and said, Tim, I apologize about not getting in touch with you, but I've been in the hospital myself. He said, right after you were in town, I got diverticulitis and got very, very ill. And he said, when I finally got out of the hospital, I was very surprised when I drove up, and there sat our little friend that you'd left the machine for. And he was telling me how rare it was. He'd never seen anybody that was at her level that had survived that particular staph infection. And I asked him, I said, well, would you mind doing a little written testimonial, explain that so I can show it to folks? And we've got that on our website, justgoodcleanair.com. Things like these, I see them happen all the time. People with COPD, people with all kinds of respiratory issues. We've got hundreds of these machines in the most critical care areas for the Texas Department of Health facilities that we sell. But anyway, it's very encouraging to me when you have a success story where somebody actually gets better, and the medical field's already done all they can do, which is a great job. But when they've done all they can do and somebody gets well, and the people in charge say, well, the only thing that's any difference, we had that air purifier that you provided in there, so that's the only thing we know that must have made a difference in saving her life. Thank you.